Hi everyone, this is Trish VSG 24 coming to you from New York City. It is Wednesday, December 9th. It's 2 weeks to my surgery, which is on Wednesday, December 23rd. Today is my pre-op day 1. It's been going well though, because I have had experience with shakes, a lot of experience with shakes, so I'm doing okay. This video is going to be about my experience with the process so far. It's kind of a little bit of a vent and a little bit of, what the process entails. It's not the same for everybody, obviously. Every insurance, every bariatric center, every surgeon is different. So it will be somewhat different, but I'm sure there's a lot of similarities for everybody. So I decided to do the weight loss surgery in September of this year, 2015. However, I have been thinking about it for over 2 years. In April of 2013, I noticed a lot of people at my job were doing a medical weight loss program through a hospital. And I decided to give that a try. If that didn't work out, then I was going to go ahead with surgery. I did the program and I lost 70 pounds. But as what happens with many of us in this journey, I couldn't maintain the weight loss, and actually I was having difficulty continuing losing weight because I needed to lose more after that. So I gained all the way back. I started gaining weight last year, at some point last year, I don't remember when, but I gained all the way back plus an additional 20 pounds. So in September, I decided to do the session. You know how they have that information session, or most of the centers do. The center that I go to actually has a webinar, an online session. So I went ahead and did that, and it's about an hour and a half. They explain all 3 types of surgery: the lap band, the sleeve, and the RNY. Those are the 3 that they do there. And you have to take a quiz, and after the quiz, they call you for a consultation. I did not wait for them to call me. I actually went ahead and called them the next day. I had a consultation in October 13th. Sorry about that. So I actually had the consultation on October 13th, and the consultation is a 3-step process. It took me about a couple of hours, I would say. You meet the surgeon, his surgical coordinator, and the nutritionist. The surgeon was great, very approachable, took his time, I felt like I wasn't in a rush, and I felt very comfortable asking him my long laundry list of questions that I had on my phone. He was very thorough. He explained the process, and I had to fill out some paperwork with him there. I had to sign something, and then he took me to meet the surgical coordinator. The surgical coordinator gave me a big packet. The packet it's very thorough as well. There's a lot of steps involved in this process. Maybe some people have less things to do, but I really did like that the place that I went to had a list of every step of the process. So what I needed to do for my surgery was a nutritional assessment, which was that same day at the consultation. The nutritionist I met, they have 3, so you can go to any of them at any time. And the one I met with, she was okay, but I don't know. I'm going to check out the other 2 and see, because I didn't feel like, how you kind of have to connect with the person that you're going to be seeing throughout, and afterwards, and if you have questions and everything. She made it seem like she was available and asked me any questions and everything, but she was very, perfunctory, I would say. I didn't feel like she really was there for me. And, that is a source of support no matter what. I mean, it is her job and it is a job. But it's also, you have to feel connection. I've seen other nutritionists, and, there definitely should be some sort of connection there, in my opinion. So I saw the nutritionist. She also went over what I would have to do pre-op, post-op, and then thereon and throughout. The second thing that you have to do for the surgery is a psychological evaluation. I had that done sometime last month. It was about an hour. You sit down with a psychologist. They ask you a whole bunch of questions, especially relating to food and support, your support system. Then that went fine. he submitted his report to my surgical coordinator. And then you need documentation on weight loss attempts. I think it depends on your type of insurance. Most insurances need like 6 months of trying to lose weight, or a medical weight loss program, or 3 months. My insurance wasn't very clear with what the guidelines were, but I'm doing my surgery at the place that I did the medical weight loss program. And up to some point last year, I was going to see them every month, or almost every month. So they have documented weight loss attempts through there. So another thing that you need is a physical from your physician and a letter from your physician of recommendation for weight loss surgery. The surgeon also said that I need to do an endoscopy. I haven't seen that on YouTube or in the forums. So have any of you had to do an endoscopy? I haven't done it yet. I have to do it next week, hopefully, because I have to have it done before the surgery, and the surgery is in 2 weeks. And this delay is not my fault, trust me. After all those requirements, besides the endoscopy, but the other ones that I mentioned, after you do all of that, you submit the paperwork to your insurance. You wait for an approval. At first, it was denied because they were missing some paperwork. My surgical coordinator resubmitted, and within a week, I knew that I was approved. So after that, you receive a call from the surgical coordinator, and she sends you the information for the pre-op testing and medical clearance packet for your physician. So even though the physician gave a letter of recommendation, they also have to clear you for surgery. So I sent that, and she already sent that back to the surgical coordinator. I have pre-admission testing later on this week, which includes an EKG, chest x-ray, and labs, obviously. So that's basically it, other than the actual dieting. That's basically has been the process. The hardest part of the process has actually been, it wasn't the insurance approval, it actually was this endoscopy. It's like taking so long to schedule. And most of the places in they recommended you need to do a consultation for the endoscopy. I did the consultation, and I'm just waiting to get the endoscopy done so I can check that off my list. So I think that's basically it. Everything else I have not done yet. So hope your journey is great as well, and that it's smooth with as little hiccups as possible. Anyway, so let me know what your processes have been if you hear this video. Thanks for watching, and take care. Talk to you soon.